into like some of this stuff. Like I have one girl recently that she's part of this whole Facebook fiasco with racing and wagering, where my friend that made this like fake profile to kind of like spy on like what these people were saying about me, to like take these screenshots and stuff so that like I could use them in a legal sense. And I think she posted a few like supportive things about me, and then she'd added a few friends, and she was trying to like find like the moles in my camp. And so she told a couple of people, and they're like, oh, who are you and stuff, that it was me, thinking that it would like just get back to us like who those people were that were like being the moles type of thing. Anyway, they ended up trying to then go to Rawa and say that it was me that created the profile, because like my friend had like told them it was me, when it wasn't. It was just like she was proving a point. And like this one person, I couldn't believe it, because before it got to like Rawa and I got this screenshot come back from like the message that like my friend had sent, I actually got on the phone and like called her, and I said, oh, I just got this screenshot and I've been told that it's come from you, of a conversation you have had with this profile, and it's claiming to be me. And I told her, I said, it's actually a friend of mine. And I said, you know, they're sort of just trying to go around and find out who's going behind my back and things like that. Can you please delete this and stop sending screenshots around telling everyone it's me, because it's actually not. And it was just this whole thing. And then she went and told Rawa that it was me, even though like I'd had a physical phone call with her, like explaining the situation that it wasn't. And it was just like, it was a bit insane. I think like you just really see who people are and their like true colors. It really like opened up like a whole new world to me, where I was like, wow. I was like, she just turned on me and just went like nasty. Yeah, and that's what I feel too. Like, I just feel like they do. They tell you one thing and then they do something else behind your back. Like, she actually had to come and be cross-examined by me at this, like, Rawa Stewards inquiry. And I remember, like, I cross-examined her and I said, you got a message from a profile you didn't know claiming to be me, and you didn't think to ask questions. The first thing you did was take screenshots and go running to other people. I was like, so you've done like essentially what the whole operation is about, trying to disclose people like you. I was like, I think my friend, when they did it, didn't think that it would escalate to like the point where Raoul would take this seriously and like decide that that meant it was definitely my profile. But like, I think we were just thinking it was going to like circulate and I would be like, find out who my true friends are, sort of thing. But I was like, I contacted you and told you it wasn't me and explained the situation. And then you continued to do this. I was like, so you're a pretty shitty person, you know? Yeah, well, it's kind of like that thing where like, been replying to myself on two profiles. Yeah, well, it was a friend that I knew, like, that made this profile because they were doing it to, like, help me. And I think I'd, like, said something along the lines about, like, you know, finding out, like, the moles in my camp and things like that. So it was just something that was done to, like, find out who these people were that were, like, double-crossing me. And, yeah, and it was astounding. Like, just somebody... I knew they had a mutual connection to these other troublemakers, but I just didn't think she would be a mole in my camp, like someone that would be like running back and like misconstruing things and like trying to like start drama. Yeah, and that was the thing. And like even after talking to her, like, that's the thing. Like, she then went and told Rawa, oh, no, like, it was definitely her. Like, I made her cry when I cross-examined her because I was like, you are a fucking liar. Like, I discredited her whole fucking statement. And I was like, again, same thing. She was like, oh, no, we were never friends. I was like, dude, we were always talking. Like, you know, we might not have been good friends, but I'd say we were friends. Like, you know, I used to give you advice on your horses and stuff. I was like, I'd say we had a reasonably, like, friendly relationship. Yeah, I think, like, for me, it's just been good because it's, like, wiping a slate clean. Yeah, I had a guy I was talking to the other day, and I got, like, really fucking pissed off because I hadn't heard from him in a while, and I sent him a message like, oh, you know, you've been